or false? An employee can be engaged in their work, but not thriving in their personal life. The answer is true. In July, we introduced the first part of our well-being series by discussing the 5 key elements of well-being: career, social, financial, community, and physical. Now, we will dive into the role of leaders and organizational culture in well-being at work. Welcome to Part 2. While we know that an engaged employee will far outperform their non-engaged counterpart, Gallup's research tells us that an employee can be engaged without thriving in their personal lives, and that is when risks can arise. Non-thriving but engaged employees are approximately 60% more likely to experience burnout, 50% more likely to have daily stress, 70% more likely to have daily worry, and twice as likely to experience sadness and anger compared to their engaged and thriving counterparts. Stress, worry, sadness, anger, these are all emotions that employees across the world are experiencing, and the pandemic has only exacerbated these emotions. From trying to navigate an uncertain world to balancing remote work and life, the pandemic has made it clear that an employee's personal life affects their professional one. And since well-being impacts work performance, managers and organizations must create a culture that focuses on supporting and improving employee well-being. Here are some ways that both leaders and managers can improve engagement and well-being. Including employees in the well-being conversation is a great way to improve engagement and well-being. Asking for employees' opinions could lead to new programs or improvements for existing ones. Showing employees that their opinions matter will make them feel a part of the well-being movement and may encourage them to participate in well-being activities. You can also link the well-being of each employee to the credit union's mission or purpose. When an employee believes in your mission, they are more likely to feel their job is important. Use regular communications and events to reinforce how each well-being element is related to your credit union's purpose. When an employee receives regular recognition or praise for doing good work, they are more likely to be engaged. One way leaders can elevate both engagement and well-being is to create recognition processes tied to each of the 5 well-being elements. This practice also demonstrates that well-being is vital to the credit union's culture and values. When an employee is engaged, they're more likely to share their well-being goals with their manager. Additionally, managers can include well-being goal setting and milestones into progress conversations. Discussions around well-being goals are best suited for informal check-in meetings where managers and employees can discuss the employee's progress as well as stumbling blocks to achieving greater well-being. While these may only be a handful of ways that leaders and organizations can improve engagement and well-being, they're vital to decreasing the risks associated with low well-being. Gallup's research tells us that burnout contributes to 20% of voluntary turnover costs and costs $322 billion in lost productivity across the world. The good news is these costs are preventable. Ensure your credit union and your leaders are taking steps today to improve employee well-being. And now you're HR ready.